An important Maori tradition was and remains the art of tattooing. Tattooists, both men and women, were highly revered in Maori society. They were replete and considered as untouchable. The main difference between a Maori tattoo, tamoko, and an ordinary one is that the moko is injected into the skin using a special chisel, uhi. The chisel, rather than a needle, makes small scars on the skin. As a consequence, the skin loses its smoothness and obtains recesses. Another tradition is to apply the most painful type of tattoo, moko, which shows the social status of its owner. By getting tattoos, women beautify their chins and lips, while male soldiers used to cover their whole faces with such patterns. Tattoos showed a high social rank in soldiers and in a leader, because the tattoo-making process required a lot of time and money to pay for the services of the tattoo master. At the same time, it was a challenge, since tattooing is a very painful process. All the top-ranking chiefs had a tattoo, while all those Maori without were seen as people of low social status. The roots of the Maori culture go deep down into the Polynesian one, but with the course of time, it has transformed into its own unique Maori culture. Primarily, it is so because of the fact that the environmental conditions of New Zealand differ from those of Polynesia. Music was an inherent part of daily life. It accompanied each Maori from birth to death. The Maori used only wind instruments and ideophones with a complete lack of percussion and strings. The most important musical instruments were the ideophones pahu, tukero, pakur and roria, aerophones kororohu, purorohu, tetere, putatara, pukaea, putorino, kouau and nguru. Nowadays, the Maori dances haka and poi are known throughout the world. The haka is a ritual dance in which performers stamp their feet, beat their thighs and chest, shout out the accompaniment. It is one of the most popular types of Maori musical art. The haka was performed mostly in the evening as entertainment and a greeting to the guests. There was a special male haka, female, one for children and also for adults of both sex. Doing the haka involves all the participants performing simultaneously and comes with grimace making. Poi are the songs which accompany the performance and the same title inventory. Mostly, the performances were carried out by women, always singing in unison without a presenter. Maori society was well structured and arranged in approximately the same way as in the rest of Polynesia. The same classes were segregated here: aristoi, rangatira, members of the commune, tutua, captive slaves, taureka-reka. The chiefs were notably distinguished from the aristoi. The priests, tohunga, had great honor. The word tohunga was also a name for artists, carvers. A community, hapo, had one village and was divided into groups, one now, with one or two houses. An interesting fact is that the Maori were real bystanders to the creation of the volcano Rangitoto. Rangitoto is a volcanic island located in Hauraki Gulf. The name of the island translates as the bloody sky and follows into the phrase Ngarangi itotongia a Tamate Kapua. The days of Tamate Kapua's bleeding. Tamate Kapua commanded the canoe Arawa and was seriously wounded on Rangitoto Island in the battle with the tribe Tainui in Islington Bay. The last volcanic eruption of Rangitoto happened when New Zealand was already inhabited by the Maori. The prints of human feet were found between the layers of Rangitoto's volcanic ash on the adjoining island Motutapu, which since ancient times the Ngai Tai tribe had considered the home of their ancestors. There are several Maori myths related to Rangitoto, which include one about a couple of Tipua demons, children of fiery gods. After they quarreled with the goddess of fire Mahuika and cursed her, their house was destroyed by Mataoho, the god of earthquakes and eruptions. This is how Lake Pupuki and Rangitoto Island appeared. From time to time, gauze arises above it, which, according to the local Maori, is the tears of Tipua for their past home. A wood master always took up an honorable position in Maori society. Only men could take up this trade. Women were not allowed to even stand nearby during the working process. Carvings were used to decorate houses, household items, weapons, and so on. Almost everything was saturated with this art. There were also anthropoid sculptures in almost every Maori village, of Maori ancestors and the god Tike. The Maori directed lots of their efforts towards a huge number of ceremonies. There were special rituals performed by shamans, calling upon gods and spirits, prophecies, and public ceremonies, such as funerals or others related to everyday tribe activity. Rituals had a huge role and were of great importance. If a shaman made a mistake, it was a sign of an evil preordination and needed redemption, noa karakia. One of the most beautiful traditions in the world is honge, the greeting of a Maori tribe in New Zealand. On meeting with someone, they touch their noses together, share one divine breath between each other. According to the Maori, the center of the body is the nose, to be more specific, the tip of it. After honge, the Maori starts to see the other person as a friend, as by sharing the breath of life, people become a whole. Jade for the Maori is a taonga, treasure.